Hello everyone and welcome back to Famicom Detective Club Part 2. Well, we're finally gonna ask Mr. Hibino, also known as Tatsuya Uichida, the son of Taruhiko Uchida, the one who died. This is his son. And we are finally going to get some answers from him, finally, after part of him avoiding us at all cost. Man, it's insane. So I'm gonna for this part, I'm gonna finish this whole chapter for this part only, because once we reach the final chapter, next part, it's full video. I don't know how long it's gonna take. But we're gonna end this playthrough finally, because I really want to get to Jurassic Park for the Super Nintendo and Metroid Zero Mission for the GBA, the Game Boy Advance. Okay, so I have my spoiler-free walkthrough on standby, so that way I'll know what is it that I have to ask him about, so that way we can speed things along. Because this whole part is just this chapter only. I'm gonna finish off the rest of chapter 10 because the next chapter is the last one. So that's gonna be a whole video in itself. So I'm gonna do the whole chapter 11 straight up for that part only. That's gonna be the finale. So without further ado, let the interrogation excuse me. So let the interrogation of Mr. Hibino, whose real name is Tatsuya Uichida, begin. So let's ask about Hibino. Yes, I was the son of Teruhiko Uchida. Huh? You see, Hibino was my mother's maiden name. Oh, okay. I started using it when I changed schools to get away from the stigma attached to the Uchida name. Really now? I couldn't call myself that, not after my father was the main suspect in a murder case. And then, how they found him like that. My mother, rest her soul, had always told me how important it was to keep your name unblemished. I'll always remember her words. My father was no murderer. I'll never believe those stories. My father was an honorable man who trusted others to be the same. But then, Mr. Kaneda, he used him. Because of Mr. Kaneda, my father lost everything. It was too much for him, so he took his own life. Oh, wow. My father was a good man. He wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone kill a man. Excuse me. Not even those low-life Kanedas. Oh, wow. Let's go with Mr. Urabe. I was lost without my father until Principal Urabe came along. He looked after me. Really now? Principal Urabe was friends with my father back in their childhood days. He stepped in after we lost Dad, acting like a father would for a son. He was always the one he was the only one ever there for me. I'm so thankful. I couldn't have gotten this career without his help. I owe it all to him. And I think that's it for Principal Urabe. The principal is a great man, yeah. Alright, let's talk about Shinobu. After she met Goro, Shinobu changed completely. During her last few days, the Shinobu I knew was already long gone. Alright, let's go with Goro. I heard he was a murderer. The Kanedas, they're a disgrace to this school and to this town. A disgrace to this school? What does he mean by that? Let me think about it. Hibino's hatred for the Kanedas is certainly understandable, considering all that's happened to him and his family. I'd love to hear his alibi for the day Goro was murdered, though. So let's ask about the alibi. I realize the way the situation looks, Detective. To make matters worse, I don't really have any alibi. However, I don't care. They got what they deserved. Huh? Excuse me. So could he be the murderer? Well, let's ask and find out. What are you trying to say? On the night of his father's death, Goro arrived just after the crime took place. Apparently, he saw who the murderer was. I have reason to believe Goro was murdered because he tried to blackmail this man, who I believe is none other than Principal Urabe. Oh, shocking. He's in shock. Surely you're not saying Principal Urabe? Well, let me tell you something. You may question me and even doubt me if you choose to. However, I won't tolerate you insulting the principal like that. Not now, not ever. Wow, he just up and left. Let's think again. So, Mr. Hibino is the son of the late Tatsuya Uichida. If that's the case, Hibino's hatred of the Kanedas is certainly understandable, considering all that's happened to him and his family. Taking away the possibility of Urabe, my next best lead is now Mr. Hibino. But there's so much that points to the principal, and Hibino wouldn't be so stupid as to murder Goro without an alibi, would he? And so that's it. It now leads us to our final chapter in the game, Insanity. Might as well, until we get to the menu, let's just start from here. Now you know what, forget it. What I'm going to do is save state here. Because, man, this is getting good. Not sure if I did it right, but let me see. Okay, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I was just making sure stuff. But yeah, that's it. Excuse me. So Mr. Hibino he just got really mad and just up and left. So now, what to do? We just gotta wait till next part. Thank you for tuning in. I know this part was very, very short, but it had to be done. So next time, it's the finale. It may take an hour, may take even more, but man, we're gonna go at it to the end. So, almost there, everyone. We're almost there. So until then, take care, and God bless.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, leave a like and or comment down below. If you want to see more content, consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to click that notification bell to receive updates on the latest videos. Take care, see you again, and God bless.